Hello to my Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Scorpios. Let's get into it. This reading is for the 20th of August through the 27th of August. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's see what's going on in your reading. Sending everybody lots of love and light wherever you are. Remember to take only what resonates with you. It is time to flourish. Talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. A high vibrating Scorpio is someone who is passionate, resourceful, and brave. But a low vibrating Scorpio is jealous, secretive, and obsessive, right? All right. Sometimes it takes meeting a low vibrating Scorpio to say, well, I've been saying Team Scorpio until I met a low vibrating Scorpio, and I am a high vibrating Scorpio. So that does not apply to me, right? So remember, your ruling planet Judgment card is retrograde right now. Okay, let's go. You all are ruled by two planets. There's only certain signs that are ruled by two planets, and you are one of them. Yes, your ruling planet Judgment card, your ruling planet Pluto, which is the Judgment card, is currently retrograde. What is the current situation? Something is over. Something is over. Current situation, something is over. The scales from your eyes have been removed. A poisonous environment is over. The devil is in the details. You're trying to keep your vibrations high. Unhealthy and wounded situation is over. It is time to flourish, right? What crosses or what challenges are you facing? What challenges in the situation? If something is over, what challenges? Something from the past. Two people were wearing a mask, trying to pull you under. Something has been overwhelming. Psychic gifts have been overwhelming, right? And so you've been dealing with some magician energy here. You've been looped into dark magician energy, right? You have been looped into dark magician energy that has been overwhelming for you. And that's a distant past, right? So something happened a long time ago where you were pulled into some kind of dark magician energy that had you drowning in something. Drowning in emotions with something. What about the recent past? Right? And so Judgment. You're trying to rise above the judgment. Trying to break some kind of generational cycle, chain, and curse. Trying to break some kind of generational cycle, chain, and curse now that something is over and the scales from your eyes have been removed, right? About what pack you're running with. Now, the moon card here lets you know, starting to be enlightened about dark moon magic, right? About what type of energies you're running with, right? Right, what types of energies you're running with. People who are wearing masks, people who are not living a truth, secretly doing things, ending stuff. You're putting an end to something. Dark magician energy, people who practice dark magic, who like to put people under judgment, right? So somebody is taking a leap of faith, right, and talking to someone. This is the Three of Wands here. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. Somebody's going across a body of water and taking a leap of faith and talking to someone, right? This is Three of Wands here. So this is a strength here, right? And so your strength is that you're taking a leap of faith and you are, spiritually you have already, had a conversation in the spirit realm. Right? But something is now putting a fire up under you to have a actual conversation in the physical body. So spiritually, you've already had a conversation, but in the physical realm, you're actually having a talk. You're going to have a conversation with someone, right? Near future, right? So near future, you may have felt like your back was against the wall. You may have felt like in the near future, you may feel like, okay, you're just kind of sort of over some things, right? Because somebody could have felt like something was their way or the highway. See, this person right here is giving somebody some water. So somebody could have felt like they poured out everything they had, right? And just could have felt like their back was against the wall with something, right? Apathy, right? You could have felt like you poured out everything that you had in a situation. And so this is where you tap into source. This is what I'm talking about, finding out what your moon sign is and tapping into source through prayer and meditation. Through prayer and meditation. So in the spirit realm, somebody could have communicated with somebody across a body of water, or could have felt like, okay, I got a message across through a body of water, but something has to happen in the physical realm. Somebody could have felt like I told somebody something in the spirit realm, right? Right. During about a Saturn return, right? And this card came out sideways, right? So somebody could have felt like I told somebody something that happened in the spiritual realm. You know, this could be a part of dark moon magic. Like somebody could have felt like something was satisfactory because they know how to maybe telepathically send messages through. This is 3, like talk to somebody via telepathy, right? And that could be a part of someone's psychic gifts, you know. But if it's not in the physical realm, right? Something not in the physical realm. So these 2 cards came out too. So near future here, right? This right here. And so something came out sideways. Something happened during a Saturn return, meaning that someone may have felt like they were fulfilled because they were able to reach out to somebody telepathically. Like this, we're talking about 3, an inspired action. I was inspired to reach out to somebody via telepathy. Right. Yeah, but here we have the 8 of Swords here. This fell upside down. Somebody could have felt like they were just trapped. Like somebody could have felt like, you know, like, okay, they don't know what to say. They felt like they were pulled into something. Somebody behind closed doors could have felt depressed. Somebody just didn't know what to say. They were just crying, didn't know what to say. You know, behind closed doors, just watching something on social media, didn't know, like this person on their cell phone, like somebody just confused, just overwhelmed. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with somebody. Influences, you know, influences on someone. Right? So a King of Swords here, someone who is fair-minded, someone who is, you know, who is very clear in their thinking, could have influenced someone, you know, influence on how, you know, affect the situation, you know, some kind of external influences here. Yeah. So external influences is just like talking, you know, celebrating something external. Like going out celebrating something. That's external influences, right? So hopes and fears. So hopes that somebody can just walk away from some cold energies, right? Hopes that somebody can that you can just walk away from some cold-hearted energies. So you are just hoping that you can just walk away from some cold-hearted energies. Outcome. Yeah, you got a lot of ideas moving forward. Possibly a new love, you know, so somebody's heart has warmed up. Somebody's getting focused. Somebody's heart has warmed up. This is the Ace of Wands here. But somebody's thinking it is time to flourish. But somebody didn't realize how trapped they were you know, by just not, you know, you can't just send out telepathic messages to people, but listen to your intuition. Things are starting to flow to you like water. Your laughter is medicine. You have the gift of deja vu. This is remembering the future. The spy is now turned on. Do the mirror work. Yeah, and that's what the Eight of Swords is, like doing the mirror work. Don't return their call. So the curse is now broken, right? Your ex wants to return. I don't know who that is, but don't look back. It's time to heal your wounded warrior. Should you double back for them? Somebody's in a crisis right now. Somebody secretly has a crush on you, and time to ground yourself. Yep. Yeah, somebody wanted someone to just be so overwhelmed and just like so, you know, yeah, fertility. So somebody is fertile in what they seed, but yeah, somebody is very, very fertile. So be careful of the plants, the seeds that you plant. But it's time to ground yourselves. Time to ground yourselves. But something, a secret has been brought to light and you feel liberated. But part of the secret that's been brought to light is your psychic gifts and how somebody can, you know, reach out to people via telepathy, right? And so, so somebody feels liberated that they're able to reach out to people via telepathy. And, yeah, here's the Two of Cups. I feel like somebody has a soulmate. Yeah, I feel like somebody has a soulmate. Yep, that's during Saturn return. Somebody has a soulmate. All right, I think that's it. I think that's it. Do we have a number here? Somebody has a soulmate. I'm a visionary. So creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. Yep, that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.